Music Production.
Yo, what's poppin'? Let's get into this Glxy Digital Holdings breakdown here. So here we have Glxy. We're looking at the daily time frame, and we have this falling wedge pattern, right? So Bitcoin had a nice ramp at the beginning of January, and slowly we're starting to see this momentum die down here. Now today, which was the 9th of February, we print this bearish engulfing pattern, and it covers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, right? It's pretty significant here. I think what this is hinting to us is that the markets aren't just ready yet, right? So we have this bull flag pattern, but it looks like we're about to break bear out of it, right? So unless a massive buy print comes in on Bitcoin tomorrow and markets turn around and all of tech turns around, I do think we're going to revisit and make a higher low here, right? So here we have this push up to the upside, and we go sideways for a bit, but what we need to see is a little bit of a higher low, right? So I'll be looking at this $4.40 range to potentially $4.20, that range, for a higher low to develop before we get a push to the upside, right? And that might take a while, just like this period of time going sideways took a while. So I'm thinking that this beginning of the year is going to be real choppy, right? Where we have 1 month of straight green, and then we go sideways for a bit. We have another month potentially going down, and then that's going to set us up for a potential opportunity to break this trend line here. So I think it's evident that before we get that move, we have to realize that this zone right here on Glxy is pretty significant, right? There's some serious supply in this range. So it'll take time for us to break up above that. Now, if we look at the weekly time frame, of course, there's still some bullish divergence here. That's fine. It'll take time for that to play out eventually. Think about how early it is, right? For this to fully play out. And look, if you look at the charts over here, when we have bullish divergence, it takes time to get the push to the upside. So if we're looking at this from a macro perspective, right, monthly time frame, things are okay right now. We had a massive low, massive high. We come back, we correct heavily, but we're still making a higher low in the grand scheme of things. It's going to take significant amount of time for us to ever, if we want to push up here, we're looking into 2025, 2026, right? So this isn't the time to be all excited about, oh, is the bull market here right now? I think that's evident, right? I think now is the time where we accumulate assets that we want to hold for long term. So if you're bullish on Bitcoin long term, then Glxy should be a stock that you, are interested in looking at. I think the long term potential is significant. Today, for me, in my opinion, this bearish engulfing and watching Bitcoin as well, right? We'll zoom into Bitcoin real quick. We see this happen, right? And it's clear that we need to make a higher low. We have this extreme buying to the upside where a bunch of short squeezes occur, and now that momentum's dying off. So now all we need to do is create a higher low in this trend. And once that gets developed, then we can push again up to the upside. But that looks like it might take some time. So that's the breakdown on Glxy. Peace, guys.